Alright, so who is ready for some open lobbies in the greatest sim ever created by mankind? Because, you know, everybody else, it's not mankind, creates sims as well. AMS2. This game has been my, for a while, favorite racing game in general. Arcade, simcade, full-blown sim, you name it. The most amount of fun that I have had behind the wheel of a sim rig has been in AMS2. There is so much to do in it, and unfortunately, PMR isn't quite to the level of AMS2 yet. I think it has the potential to be with time, but right now, there's only so much I can do with PMR. There's only so much I can tolerate with a lot of the bugs, the track limitations, the graphical bugs, while the server side of things have gotten better from a host standpoint, like myself, the other side of it, there's still random disconnects and stuff like that. So tonight, we're jumping into AMS. So if you are an AMS2 fan, I highly recommend jumping in some lobbies and doing some racing. Earlier today, in today's stream, morning stream, there was a lot of interest in doing some open lobbies for AMS2. Now, we're going to see how that actually pans out 12 hours later. You know, it could be possible that nobody wants to play this game and everybody wants to play Project Motor Racing, which if that's the case, then that's what we'll do. But, man, AMS2 is singing the praises of me right now, or vice versa. I'm singing the praises of AMS2. Let's see. Let's create multiplayer session. Do Daytona. Start at Daytona. It's simple enough. Everybody understands Daytona. Let's do the second chicane. Kind of throws a wrench in the system. Rules and penalties on. Track limit penalties on. Track limit warnings. We don't want 50. That's ridiculous. We're going to do 3. No multiplayer rating. We are going to do multi-class. Although this is, I believe, AI. Maximum human opponents. Maximum grid size, yup. Fill with AI, so we'll do up to 15 humans. And 30 total. So that means it'll fill it with, let's go full aggression. Max aggression. Bump this up to 80. Give him something to do. Edit classes. Let's turn off this. Oh, wait, that's not on, but I lied. Let's put on some LMDH hypercars. Save. Alright, so we got GT1, GT105, GT3 Gen 2, and LMDH. Save. Alright, race settings. Let's do 10 laps. 10 laps. No time progression. Do custom date. Let's make this warm. Do July 4th. Definitely don't want the practice session to be 24 hours. That would be insane. Might turn off practice just for now, just to get the ball rolling. Alright, we're just jumping into that. Start. Alright, lobby is up. For anybody who wants to jump into some AMS2, now's the chance. We're going to wait here a minute. We're going to chit-chat. And we're going to wait for some people to join. Now, we're going to see how this goes. Because PMR has been sort of the go-to for me for the open lobbies. Now, AMS2 unfortunately does cut off the console population of people. So we're kind of stuck there. But there was a lot of PC interest today's stream. So, you know, I just have to figure out how to promote it properly to get people to want to join. Because this game is so much fun. It's a question of, will anybody join? I think it might go LMDH for now. Now, I do suspect it's going to take a little bit of time for some people to find even the stream, because I don't know how well the AMS2 algorithm is pushed right now on this channel anyway. So, for those of you who are watching and you want to help me out, a like helps. Push it out there. Picture you see me staring over a cliff, and all you got to do to get this stream promoted is walk by and just push me off the cliff. That's clicking that like button. Interesting analogy, I know. I'm going to give it probably maybe 5-10 minutes or so. See what happens here. It's all good, Hammer, sir. It's all good. What's going on, Fway? Am I going to have to switch over to PMR to get people to play? Is that what's going to have to happen? Do a 10-minute session. I couldn't tell you. Let's see. Where is... Where do I actually set the name of the lobby now that I think about it? I'm the only one in the lobby at the moment, Fway. Have realism settings, race settings, session settings. When I hit create new, it's on the top right. All right, let me start this over then. Leave the online lobby. Create multiplayer session. Host settings. Ah, okay, so it was called lobby. That makes sense. Got it. Got it. All right, so EJR. Oh, that's not how you spell EJR, is it? Open lobby. Of course, I need one less letter. I'll just put EJR Racing. It is what it is. Wait for race ready input. Auto advanced session on. Public. Alright. Save. Everything stay the same. Just making sure we got practice on. All right. All right. There you go. Lobby's called EJR Racing. Thanks for the heads up. Let me know if you can join it, Fway. I have not... Yeah, I have yet to do open lobbies like this for this game, so this is a bit of a learning curve for me. I am trying to figure out why it won't let me edit the weather for this. It's forcing real-time weather. It's because I set the date. Let's see. Race settings, date. Let's just do current date. Time progression off. Oh. Okay, so I want that. Let's do default date, whatever the hell that means. So strange. Have you found it yet, Foy? What's going on in Durden, we trust? Yeah, I tried. It won't let me. When I go into this and try and change the weather slot. Nothing. Oh, it just did it there. Hold on. You're right. You're right. Hold on. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, Durden. Alright, you got Fway. Look at that. Oh, boy. King of Deck. I don't know how to say that. Alright, we'll give it a couple minutes. Hold on, let's test this out. Since we don't have this in PMR. Chat test. And I have it so that you can run your assists. Damage is off right now. Penalties are on. Keep it semi-casual, call it. I can crank the realism settings up if you really want, but we'll start simple, you know? But AMS is what I really want to start doing this with. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do open lobbies of PMR, but I need to switch it up a little bit. You know, I think AMS is far superior at the very moment. So until PMR starts getting back to it and updating their game again, you know, as much as I am having fun, how are these cars to drive? Let's see, you're in the GT3. Okay, so I mean, I think everything's better to drive with the only thing I like driving better in PMR so far was the Sauber C9 Group C car. All right, I'll start this race. Let's just get the ball rolling. See what happens. Let's do a quick one, and then we'll always do it again if we got it. But this is a 10-lapper with a 10-minute practice. Kind of get the hang of things, you know? Have you played this game much, Fway, or at all? About a year ago? Gotcha. Well, they have had some good patches, I'll say that. The game has been patched pretty regularly. This game's not really being patched. That's the wrong terminology. Updates is more it. Like, PMR is in a patch territory. Durden, you want to join? All right, cool. You might, yeah, actually, you got 10 minutes, I believe, to join this practice. I believe in AMS you can join during the practice session. Correct or incorrect? There is no tire wear on right now, guys, so just jump right to soft tires. And there are plenty of AI in here as well. I made sure to add AI for the sake of filling the game with vehicles to drive around with. It's 30-man lobbies, 15 and 15. 15 AI, 15 real people. I didn't turn qualifying on for the sake of... I don't know. I'm just figuring things out, I guess, you know? There's no qualifying. This is the practice session, then we jump into the race. Now, what is the chat button? I do have to figure out what that... Let me pull over to the side quick here. I want to figure out what the chat default button is. Options, controls, edit assignments... gameplay, in chat box. I don't know what it defaults to on keyboard. It's a good button to bind that to. Nah, I don't know. I'll worry about that in a sec. Y'all can hear me anyway, so I'll just respond to that. Oh boy, tires are icy cold. I don't know if I have tire warmers on, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, wait, we don't. Whoa, 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 whoa! Cold tire life. Alright, alright. I might have to turn stability control on. Get the hang of things. It's been a minute. Okay, let's do this just to get the hang of things. By the way, this game has a very, very, very strong stability control. So, for the noobs out there, it works pretty good. I'm doing it just for the sake of getting back in the hang of things. It doesn't completely save you, but it does do a very good job. Don't you dare. Oh, that's right, I forgot the chicane. What's going on, Tim? Enjoying a snowstorm. I just drove through one of those during the holidays. Yeah, I hear you on the winter stuff. Luckily, I don't have to deal with that being in the old Carolinas. Oh, what? I got pulled into that. No, I do not miss the snow. Never have, never will. That was a weird draft. Some interesting camera angles in this game. Crank bag, yes, some AMS2, that's for sure. So, this is what I can say about AMS2. It feels like the most complete game. Like, as much as I want Reza, or Ryza, however you say the developer's name, to continue to update this game, I would be content if they just said we're done. It's not going to change me wanting to play it. Yeah. Tires in this game about 65 to 70 C start to come alive and really work. Oh, Jesus. I forgot about this chicane. I forgot I changed it to this track. But right there in that little sloppy chicane action, stability control is what saved that. That would have easily spun out if I didn't have it on. What's going on, Furfer? Oh. That was sloppy. Alright, real quick. Still have control of the car. At least the steering wheel anyway. Let's turn this back to authentic. Oh, whoop, we want ABS. Turn this back to authentic. There we go. Resume. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright, here we go. With authentic, basically for this car, stability control means it's not on. It's not there. I do like my ABS, though, I'm not going to lie. And I know these cars don't have them. These cars are actually pretty good to drive without ABS, I won't lie. Now, I don't know if I turned on tire warmers or not for the race. We're gonna find out. Go-kart with aero. Yeah, these the LMDH cars, when they're programmed right, are pretty solid. I gotta remember this, man. This is gonna mess with me. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's the second chicane. Mind you, I was focused on a lot of things right there that weren't the actual race itself. Well, alright, let me go to the pits, because I don't want to hear my guy here going nuts. Let's see. But I forget about it all the time. I honestly don't know how to even race through it. I have yet to practice with it. I just put it on there because why not? But we're going to be doing this for a couple hours tonight, so we're going to be ultimately doing this as a bit of an experiment, seeing how things goes, and if this game is going to be taking over as the dedicated, you know, streamed open lobby sim. Because there's only so many games I can do this with. That's the problem. There's a lot of games where I can just play them, but to host open lobbies like this, PMR, AMS2, iRacing if I pay, I think that covers it. So, yeah. It just so happens that this is my favorite one, so. Man, I lost to an AI. Are you kidding me? I lost to an AI. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. That wasn't qualifying. So it's randomized. I am in the Carolinas, Durden. North Carolina, to be specific. Out in the middle of nowhere. Just the way I like it. Also, guys, if you don't mind liking the stream, it does help. Especially when I change up. It's weird with playing video games on stream, too. You change the game you're playing, and there's a massive downslope of viewership because, especially in the beginning stages where no one's actually showing up for you, they're showing up for the game. You know, I'm not at that quality streamer life yet, where people show up to see my beautiful face. So, for me, hitting that like button does help. Oh, here we go. Just like that, we're in. Alright, so tires are nice and warm. So I do have tire warmers on. It's just not on for practice. Got it. 80 degrees. Perfect start. Gonna have some nice traction right off the rip. None of this ice racing nonsense. Alabama, gotcha. Why do I not have any... I clicked off the screen! I don't believe it! My mouse, I clicked on another monitor, and it pulled me out of the game. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. Well, alright. Here we go, from the back of the pack. Let's do some driving. Unbelievable, man. Oh, hi. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh man, what a dope. What a dope. I'm sitting there like, why do I have no control? Throttle, steering wheel, nothing. It's because it was technically windowed out of the game. I run the game in windowed borderless mode, so I can access all of my other programs without the game pausing and stuff. Yeah. Good job. Good job, me. You're a professional, buddy. Oh, whoa, okay. Alright, okay. Apologies. Apologies, Mr. DBR9. Didn't need me to put it in the tailpipe. Thank God for the AI, or else I'd be doing nothing right now except making solo laps. I'll remember this chicane at some point. I won't. I never will. Whew. Can't believe I did that. Oh, man. This is an interesting view. What view do you guys want to see? Anything but third person. Oh, too soon. All right, cockpit it is. Tim, do you have AMS too? You should. This game will run on a potato. Damn it, son of a biscuit eater. All right, we've lost our pizzazz. Oh my god. Oh my Lanta. Okay. Reset the track button. Gotta use it. What is happening? All of a sudden my car is not... Let's see if stability control helps me out. I don't know what's going on, but out of nowhere now my car is just sliding. Let's see if stability control helps it out at all. Because, clearly, there's a skill issue here. Someone's missing some body panels. Because there's no car damage on right now, and there's no tire wear, and my tires are still at optimum temperature. So I don't know what's going on, but... could just be me getting overzealous now. These are one of the cars that stability control really helps out. GT3 cars, it's almost unnoticeable completely because those cars are so grippy. And they're not fast enough to kind of kill themselves, whereas these cars are, they kind of draw that line of where like they got a lot of grip, but they're also fast enough to, you know, crash pretty easily. Hey, it's the DBR that I smoked. Good to see you again, buddy. Excuse me, though. I'd rather not hit you again. I'm definitely going to do 5 lappers. 10 laps a little too long. If I was trying to do like an endurance-y race that was really polished or something, you know, we could bump the laps up. But for this, quick races, 10 laps is a little long on Daytona. So I was curious today, I looked up the ratios of how many people play video games on computer, how many people play video games on console, and I was pleasantly unsurprised that over 50% of all gaming is mobile. About like 26% is console, and 24% is PC. And the other 50% is literally mobile. We're doomed, boys. We're doomed. New fastest lap anyway. A little sloppy. Just trying some things out because I got nothing else I can do right now. 4 people in PMR lobbies? Yeah, that's not good. It's not good, boys. That's not good at all. I hope it recovers. I really do. I don't want the game to fail, but the problem is that this game exists. And yeah, it's the only thing that PMR has going that this doesn't. It's on console. This is PC only. What's going on, Art? Yeah, you'll have a good time with this and LMU. They're both very different experiences. This game is going to cover a wide range of a lot of different fun things to do. And there is a competitive side to it, but LMU's definitely got a bigger competitive side if you're into specifically Hyper and GT3 cars. But for me, there's no competition in the fun factor side of things. This game is the most fun of all of them. And it's still being supported, which is fantastic. Oh, my bad. I thought I had you cleared, but... Oh no, I got front end damage. Look at this. My hood's about to fall off. I might pit just to make that go away. This kid's gonna be super annoying, and I'm not catching up to anybody. This race was already screwed from the start, so... So let's just... I want to see something here. Oh! See if I can do this while driving. Oh, it's not gonna happen. I can't text and drive. "26 people on PC playing PMR. $838 playing this. I don't know how many people are playing it on console. But... Well, here's the thing. I can turn penalties off. If I'm hosting lobbies, I can make the rules. Alright, race is complete, so there's no reason for me to go back out there. Good job, Fway. Good job. First time playing, and he wins. How do I switch cars? I'm trying to be able to, like, leave the race, but just myself, and then watch. Oh, I just click. Got it. Look at that. Easy enough. Oh, missing a front end. AMS2 is awesome. Oh yeah, Achilles heel is a penalty. Yeah, I read that. Yep. Yeah, sim racing is extremely niche. Thing is, you don't need a... It's one of those things with sim racing, though. It's quality over quantity. You know? Like a game like Forza Horizon 6. I'm going to be streaming Forza Horizon 6 as one of my more casual streams, and I can already tell you, player base, viewership, that game's going to crush everything else I would play. Even with me not being... Like, let's just say before that game comes out, Forza Horizon 6, I established myself somewhat in this sim racing streaming space. And then Forza Horizon 6 comes out. I can almost guarantee you inside of a week I'll have more viewership on that game. Just the way it is. More, like right now, Forza Horizon 5. You want to see something disgusting? Forza Horizon 5 right now. On Steam only. Mind you, it can be played on many different things. Game Pass, etc. On just Steam, look at these numbers. This is disgusting. 11,034 people currently playing Forza Horizon 5. If it was all about just making a quick buck, do you realize how easy it would be to just switch up to a game that I don't want to play and stream that? Forza Horizon 5 would take a little bit of time, because I hate the game. I don't like Forza Horizon 5. There's a couple things to do in it that are fun, but it ends relatively quickly, in my opinion. Let's do Spa. Let's get rid of the practice session. Or actually, better yet, we won't. We'll just shorten the 5-minute interval. Qualifying, we'll do that. Yeah. Go away. Sunny. Definitely don't want friggin'... Oh my god. Get better, Evan, will you? Alright, do a 10-minute quali. Does it matter the start time? Question, if anybody who has experience with AMS, how does this affect, like, I just want to be able to go right from practice to qualifying to the race. I normally just run races. So, what's going on, Low and Slow? Like right now, time, I might just cancel these and just do the race. I think for now we'll just do the race until I figure that part out. I just don't want to like figure it out while people are in the lobby, you know? Yeah, we're just going to do the race. And I'm not doing 10 laps. That's too much for these tracks. I want this to be quick, get in, get out, have some fun. Do we want rolling starts or do we want standing starts? I know rolling starts are popular. I personally like standing starts, but maybe that's just the, the drag racing type mentality that I have. I switch sims on my videos all the time, and the views are always low. I get bored sticking with one sim, though. Yeah, it's hard. That's why I'm trying to establish myself more towards all of the games, not towards relegating myself towards one, you know? That's what I was trying to not do with PMR. I like PMR, but I don't want to be relegated to PMR, because that, in my opinion, just only hurts me. I'm going to go GT1, honestly. No. I'm going to go GT3. I'm going to have some fun with GT3. Let's get in the vet. We got 1 GT3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GT3 cars. Cool. Alright. See, I like, boys. Lobbies are starting to pick up. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I don't know if it's people watching this or what, but that's fine. I will say, though, if, like, right now, if I had to pick a game that I would be relegated to, it would be AMS. I am very much a fan of this game. Like, if I were to not be streaming and I were to just play a game with some friends, it would be this. One person now, one lobby PMR, yeah. I mean, it's all regional too, Tim, but still, it's not good. Not good. There's no motivation for it. There's no hype right now. It's left in a problematic state. They deserve a vacation. I don't disagree with that, but unfortunately, it's in a very stagnant place. They're on vacation. Here's a quick question. Anybody in the chat, you guys going to the Sim Expo in Charlotte in May? Because I'm going, and I can't friggin' wait. I can't wait to go there and realize I'm going to spend a lot more money after I leave the expo. I'm really nervous about motion. I got my eyes on the Vero motion stuff. I do like the look of that, the Vero motion stuff. But I don't want to spend, you know, that much money. You'll be there. Kaikade, I'm not sure how to say that. You live in Charlotte? Nice. Nice, you're about 3 hours from me. I just got ACC and makes me sad it's no longer being updated. The only racing sim being updated now is PMR for console, and it's pretty rough right now. Yeah, at least ACC is left in a decent state, you know? Looks like you're getting motion. Yeah, I know. Ugh. Also, if anybody in here would like to join the Discord, my personal Discord, it's first link below in the description of the stream. You do have to apply to get in, which is simply just proving that you're not a bot, that's all. And then I personally, I'm the only admin, so I have to accept it. So if you are in the chat and you do apply to be in the Discord, I do updates in Discord and stuff like that. Now, it is a relatively newer Discord, so it's on the... It's populated, but there's just not a lot of interaction yet. It's slowly getting there, but Discord is a very, very slow grind. And as just someone relatively starting out in the sim space, you know, it takes a little bit of time. But I'm having fun with this. Now, I don't know if I want to put any more motorcycle content on this channel. I think I might just stop. I don't know. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, it's the cat. That. Got it. Got it. Weird sounds. Alright, let's make sure I don't screw this up this time. So what would you recommend 225 Racing for a motion system? They're all gonna break the bank. None of them are cheap. Jesus H. Mary and Joseph. Oh, ho, ho, ho! What's happening? What's happening? Oh, Spa. The flock cameras? What's that? Yep, I know. $4K is definitely not pointless. I don't know why people say that. I think people say 4K is pointless because they don't have the horsepower to push native 4K resolution. So they just go, oh, well, if I don't have 4K, I don't have to worry about having a badass video card, you know? Wow, this is a shit show, huh? I've had a 4K panel for at least 10 years now. Oh, there are some interesting drivers in this. Tires are still cold. Oh my god! If nothing else, it's entertaining, right? Go, go, go! Oh, spun out. I think some of these guys are in here just to crash. No, god damn it. Whoa! This guy's car is freaking destroyed. I'll read chat in a second here. This is, oh my god, what am I doing? Well, at least no penalty anyway, so that was legal. Sloppy, but legal, I guess. Rubbin's racing. It's only the AI. I'm not too worried about hitting the AI. Also, too, I can turn the AI off if it makes the experience better. Since we had a lot of people in that last lobby, I can turn the AI off. Right now, I have it set for 15 player. I'm going to get punted. I knew it. I saw it coming. Luckily, though, it's not Project Motor Racing's penalty system. I didn't get punished for being kicked off the track. Alright, so note to self, for casual lobbies, leave the assists on, because people will just crash into you. I have haptics already. Not a lot, but I have haptics on my pedals, and I have 2 butt kickers, front and back. Oh, it's Fway! How you doing, buddy? That's track limit. Maybe not. I will say I like the McLaren in this a lot. I gotta learn the Eau Rouge. I just don't know it. So if I go smooth through it, I'm just way too slow. And if I push, it's 50-50 on if I get a track limit or not. Also, I'm pretty sure I gotta change the date of this race because the tires have been cold this entire race. We'll dial this open lobby stuff in. First time doing it. Because right now these cars have so little grip. Well, like, it's funny. Right now, I have all my haptics turned off. When I stream, I turn all my stuff off. Honestly, all you need is good force feedback. The rest of it's just for your own personal pleasure. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. How's the audio compared to PMR? That is one thing I give to PMR. PMR's audio is second to none in my opinion. People might disagree with me on that, but I am a big audio racing connoisseur, if you will. It is the perfect blend between realistic and good sound. Because whether I talked about this on stream earlier today, but the reality of the situation is completely accurate audio sounds horrible. It would just sound like a bunch of random noise, and it would be nothing good to... Like, for example, Forza Motorsport 8, the most recent Forza, has the absolute worst audio I have ever heard in a racing game. And it is the most accurate by far. Because it's all a bunch of garbage noise and no good sounds. That works for the realistic stuff on paper, but from a video game standpoint and enjoying, it does not work. And then you've got Gran Turismo 7 on the opposite front, where they only focus on the good audios and they mute out all the bad audio, so you just have this very video game sounding game. But the audio in this is not bad. Uh-oh. Kiwi Bud got a drive-through. Tires are only now starting to get warm, so you really can't race in the cold months. There's the second one. I gotta figure out where the exact track limit is for the Eau Rouge, because I just don't know. You can definitely play with tire pressures and stuff like that, without a doubt. How is the race complete? That's what I want to know. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We have, this is multi-class. I might just make it single class. For the sake of, let's just do some GT3 stuff for now. So, alright, tweaks I gotta make for the next race. Make sure we're racing not in the winter, because you can clearly see there's snow on the ground. And single class race. Sort of square things up a little bit. Oh boy, I'm about to get run down. Oh, whoa, whoa, where you going, Evan? What are you doing, sir? Alright, alright. Turn to pits. Alright, I guess we're not returning to pits. I guess I'll just do a joyride while I read comments. Yeah, that's what I did have it set in July, the last race. But I didn't look at it in this race, and clearly it shows like January. I gotta be cautious of that. I will say, I wish a lot of these sims, for simplicity's sake, for like super casual stuff, would give you a checkbox to turn off tire temperatures, so you just have optimum tire grip. Better change your car or else you're racing AI. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make it all GT3, Fway. Return to lobby. We're gonna make this all GT3. But it would just be like for... because a lot of these games give you so much control, but then they like don't give you one thing that would make things very simple, you know? Alright, so let's see. First of all, I want to change this to... kind of want to... you know, we'll try the Audi next. Audi's pretty solid too. But... alright. I don't know if I can change this out of multi-class in the race. There we go. Also, let's do standing start. Simplify things. Random failures. I don't understand what random failures is. Like, how do you have damage off, but then have that be a thing? You know what I'm saying? Allow ABS, allow... yep, I want guys to be able to do what they want. I'm not trying to be a friggin... you know what? Tire wear off, fuel usage off. Should I turn damage on? Real damage? Nah, the way I just saw some people, crashing people. Just turn it off. Yeah, let's turn it off. Just for now. Just for now. You know, we'll mess with that in a little bit. We could do Le Mans. A lot of driving, though. Let's do Watkins Glen. Quick little stint here. Damn it, I don't speak Spanish. I need to learn Spanish. I really truly do. It would make my understanding of everything so much better. Alright, here we go. Random failures is a lottery. Do Le Mans. I'll do Le Mans next, Rusty. Oh yeah, let me read some of these comments before this starts. Let's see. Alright, I have approximately a €3,000 budget next month and I want to spend it wisely. Well, if you want to, if you're in the Discord, Art, I can help you out with that. The unfortunate thing is RAM. I could potentially sell some RAM at a much more discounted price, but I've kind of like seeing the price of RAM. I've been wanting to hold on to it. When I bought my 5090, it came in a bundle. That's how I got it for retail. And it was 32 gigs of Corsair RAM, DDR5, 6000. And it was only valued at like $110 when I got it then, and now it's like $400. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, hardest part of the sim rig is you want haptic or motion feedback or both. Let's see, I run a 65-inch 4K nano cell TV, but my main sense is 1440 just to have headroom for 1600 XT. Yeah. I personally I'll always prefer a single 4K screen. Depends on what I'm doing. So, if it goes by the panel size. I'm on an 83-inch OLED LG C4. So for me, 4K is mandatory. I cannot run a 1440p. This would look so blurry, it's not even funny. So size matters when it comes to resolution. Legacy head movement at Daytona. Yeah, if I have a chance. I probably won't do it tonight. I can probably do that Wednesday stream. Crank. Just because this is a bit more jumping into lobbies and doing some racing, you know? I'm actually going to use the bathroom quick, and then I'm going to start it up. As far as RAM stabilizing, stabilizing doesn't necessarily mean RAM is priced well. It's priced way, way past what you should buy it for. And I don't know if it's... We'll see what happens. I believe Bathurst is on here. I'm pretty confident Bathurst is on here. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I'm pretty yeah, it has to be. I've for sure played it on this. Oh, Jesus! What the hell? What? Oh, look at this shit! Oh my God. Human players. Oh, Jesus H, Mary and Joseph. Got the whole family worth of that shit show. That's definitely a player. Oh shit. That is casual players, my friend. Multi-class isn't helping. And I'm gonna have to close the lobby and make a new one to get rid of multi-class. That kind of sucks. Whoa. Hey, Crank's in. Jesus. Get out of the way, AI. Not time for you. Yeah, cars drive a lot better when the tires can get warm. Before I start a new lobby, does anybody know... Yep, good job, good job. Does anybody know if you can just remove multi-class and change the car class without starting a new lobby? Because I honestly don't know. And we got a good amount of people in this lobby, so... Does anybody know? It might be under the car selection menu, now that I think about it. That's good, you got some people in the PMR lobby. That's good. You have to get aggressive when passing the AI, because they will just, if they're not set strong enough, they will slow you down so hard in the turns. You're the only one on PC? Yeah, that's where PMR is currently surviving, is on console. Because in my opinion, right now, AMS2 cannibalizes it on PC. That was sloppy, but I don't care. Got me in front of the AI. If you guys want to see more AMS2 content, like the stream. Not to give you guys demands and orders, but, you know, just suggestions. Also, if anybody's new around here, feel free to click the sub button if you want to watch an average guy sim race. I hate having to plug myself. It really is like... It's hard to do. Oh, hello, my good buddy Fway. Oh, shite! Damn it! Where did you come from? No! Oh my god! I was all excited I was finally gonna get in front of Fway. And then someone spawned a damn McLaren in my way. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, man. I had tunnel vision. Alright, good racing, boys. Good racing, boys. Kiwi bud, good racing. Gave up waiting for 10 minutes. It wouldn't start the session. Yeah, it's a bummer. That's a bummer. Gotta get to safety over here. All right, so I like that. I like the Audi. Audi works pretty good. Well, that's because I can set the AI a lot faster. They're set at 80 out of 120, so... Let me make some changes to this lobby quick. I really want to try and get rid of multi-class, and maybe if I'm going to keep the AI, I'm going to bump the AI up a little bit. So let's see. Gotta be a way. I don't see where to get rid of multi-class in this. Session settings. Nope, not that. Track, not that. Race settings. Not here. Not going to be rules and penalties. All right, Fway. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I'm going to start another lobby because it doesn't look like I can change it in this, which is a bummer because we got all these people in here. If any of you guys are watching and you're in my lobby, please rejoin when I start the new one. Close the lobby. Create multiplayer session. Host settings. Gotta type it in again. Son of a bitch. Save. Opponents. Don't want multi-class. Same class. AI aggression. We're gonna bump the AI up to 90. Make them a little more challenging. Maximum grid size. We'll do 30. Maximum human components. Opponents 15. So we'll stick to 15 and 15. Save. Yep, save. Let's do do Red Bull Ring quick. 5-lapper. Let's make sure the date is set right, which it changed. So random. July. Maybe it didn't change. Maybe I just set it to June. Standing start. Warm. Save. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Realism settings. All right. Let's turn the mechanical failures off. Let's keep it strictly racing. I am gonna... Nah. Run it like that. Okay. Lobby's up. Everybody who wants to rejoin, please rejoin. I bumped up the AI strength, and I turned off multi-class, so it's strictly the same class of cars. And this is going to be GT3. Have I tried the new HUD options, Crank? No, I have not. Let's see. Where are the... I read about it. Camera, triple screen. It's not this. No, not that. I don't even know where you configure that, Crank. I did read about it in their patch notes. Unless it falls under camera, movement. I don't know what that would fall under. All right, Crank, I'm waiting on you. You're the only other guy in chat that might be gameplay. No, it wasn't gameplay because that was, I think, just the assists and stuff. Actually, you know what? You might be right. I might be full of shit. Let's double check again. HUD radar zoom, track map on, turn indicator on, driving line off. HUD beta. Here we go. Here we go. On. All right, let's see what that's like. Let's see. All right, we're officially in the beta. New HUD looks so much better. That's good to see because the HUD is dated. I will say that. The HUD is dated. Waiting on you, Crank. What's going on, Jamal? Did you get AMS2 yet? Because that's the game I'm going to be doing these open lobbies in. I gotta dial it in. I gotta refine it. I gotta learn it a little bit better. PMR is so simple. It's not even funny. All right, we'll ready this up. We'll get this one going. You bought Rensport and had to return it? Why is that? We can do Sebring again. I'm not against doing multiple tracks in a row, or the same track in a row multiple times, I mean. Really? You didn't like the handling? What didn't you like about the handling? let's see. Okay, new tires. It's definitely interesting. Felt like the turns were unrealistic. Gotcha. See, just bumping the AI up from 80 to 90, all of a sudden, here we are. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, whoa, hey, oh, hey, oh. Look at that lineup right there. This and LMU are very different games, though. They really can't be compared. But yes, the natural physics of AMS2 is a lot more like PMR. The cars are a lot slidier. God, I am so bad on Sebring, it's not even funny. Or Spielberg, not Sebring. Duh. It's definitely the easiest driving Rennsport. That's what I liked about it. Nah, it definitely doesn't feel like GT7. Cars feel way more planted than GT7. GT7 never feels planted. The cars always feel like you're going to crash at any given moment. But I mean, if you're used to iRacing, yeah, then Rennsport's gonna feel super easy. Because Rennsport is so unrealistically hard. And, I mean, sorry, iRacing is so unrealistically hard that Rennsport kind of goes in the opposite direction. Oh no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm focused on so many other things besides the race. Well, I just turned off multi-class. So, if I have to make a new lobby, I don't know. Multi-class is fun, but maybe I should turn it back on then. Damn it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. I think I was the only person in here that was still an active player. Let's see. If no one's in the lobby, I'm gonna make it with multi-class again. Because multi-class was taking off pretty good. And Durden's still in here. Third to last you spun? Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. I'm gonna make it again with multi-class. Sorry, I know. What a pain in the ass I am. Alright. Create multiplayer session, host settings, EJR Racing. Public, save. Alright, so opponents, multi-class. I'll do GT1. We're going to do some Group C. I want to get all the cars that I might want to drive in. So, LMDH will be in. What else you guys suggest? We got GT1. Viper is fun. I do like the Viper. I might take it out, though, because it's so similar to the regular GT3s. LMP2, alright, I'll add LMP2. Let's see. I assume you want Gen 2 and not 2005? Or maybe you want Gen 1? I just want players, you know? Even if they're reckless, you know? This is about having a fun time, but I also would prefer to have some decent racing, too, so... Which cars are GT open again? I forgot. Well, GTE, too. All right, let's pick a track, boys. What do we want? What do we want for a track? Well, I'm going to be starting a new lobby, Dub. I'm just trying to think of a what map, Jesus. What track do I want to do? I wish this game doesn't have Zolder. I'd have to get a mod. We got Mossport. We got Mossport. I'm so bad at Brands Hatch, though. That's the problem. I should learn it, but why not? Let's do a 5-minute practice. And then racing. Yeah, it's because the race isn't up yet. The lobby's not up yet, Crank. That's my old lobby. Nah, you don't. Screw it. Screw it. Just do this. Just focus on racing. Alright, so... yeah, penalties, yada yada yada, save, multi-class... realism settings, everything's still the same. Save. Start. Alright, now the new lobby is up. I'm going to make myself a G Fuel. You guys ready up, or join up. Alrighty, you already know what this means. Round wheel time. GT7 or AMS2 content-wise? Oh, AMS2 all day. All day. From a racing standpoint, absolutely. Doesn't even compare. The problem is that AMS2 is not on console, and GT7 is not on PC. So therefore, yeah, whichever one you can get is the better one, you know? going on, Steve? How's the net code? I couldn't tell you how the net code is. All I can tell you is I don't have server issues at all. You know, so I would assume it's better than some stuff. Steve, you get AMS2 yet? Or do you already have AMS2? Because that's going to be my new, you know, one of the new games. No, I shouldn't say new. One of the games that I do this open lobby stuff with, because I'm limited on that, and this is, in my opinion, this is polished PMR. It's waiting on you guys to ready up, I believe. No, YouTube is not my profession. It's a side thing that I like to do. If it eventually becomes my profession, that would be cool, but I'm just riding the wave. My profession is building and racing motorcycles. Super sport bikes. Not so much racing professionally, just racing them myself, but building and tuning motorcycles is what I do professionally. All right. Mechanical engineering? No. Primarily focus on straight line racing, motorcycles. Drag racing, roll racing, land speed, that type of stuff. If you are curious, that's all over my YouTube channel. If you're wondering where, you know, the 25,000 subscribers came from before I started sim racing, that would be where. Holy Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Who the... Okay, well that happened. Wait, I am so confused where I'm even at right now. What track am I on? Alright, Brands Hatch. For some reason I was thinking I was on Mosport. That an accident knocked me into next week. God, I don't know Brands Hatch at all. I'm so bad at this track. You know what? I need it. For this track, it is what it is. I need it. Only thing about this line is it is not good. Oh my god, I hate Brands Hatch. I genuinely don't like Brands Hatch as a track. That's why I've never spent any real time learning it. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to leave the server, though. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Now let's do this. So we got Durden right here. Yeah, I just don't like Brands Hatch as a track in general. Crank, what are you doing? That's the wall. Unfortunately, we need AI to kind of fill the grid up a little bit. What's going on there, C. Greg 242424? I don't know why I'm yelling. It seems unnecessary. Hey, they're not my AI, by the way. They're just the game's AI. No pressure, Durden, but you're the only one left in this. I think everybody else bounced. Oh no! Keep it together! Keep it together! That's interesting that spectator cam right now shows you're in neutral. I think I'm gonna do Sebring next. I like Sebring. The unfortunate thing about AMS for like someone who's trying to learn the tracks, the driving line in this game is pretty atrocious when it comes to when you should brake and stuff like that. Because I can figure out my own lines over time. It's really the braking zones that I need, and the line is pretty terrible. Luckily, there's a braking indicator that works pretty good in this game that I have it on. I have better luck with that than I do with the line. So the line's going back off. But we got some new people who joined the lobby. Sebring next. Congratulations, you were the only person who finished the race. Are the tracks laser scanned? Couldn't tell you. I would say yes, because I feel like that's like sort of what everything is. But who knows? Who absolutely knows? All right. Why did it give me the McLaren? Well, all four of us have different cars, so I guess I'll go GT3. Unless, Crank, if you... you know what? No, I'm going to go LMDH for you, Crank, so you can have someone to race. There you go. I'll swap my wheel back, too. Just don't get pitted. We want damage on or no damage? I'm doing what you guys want to do. Yes, the AI, right now it's 50, I have it set for 15 and 15. 15 allowable human players, 15 AI players. Do we want damage on for this one? Do we want to experiment with damage? Yes or no? I think I'll go visuals only for now. Well, you're not in the race, sir. You have to be in the race. I'm asking the guys, these guys. These guys, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now they're popping up. So exciting. All right. It's collision visuals right now is what it is. I just don't trust randoms yet. Well, you might want to tell the AI that. They're the problematic ones. Or the randoms. I know this track okay. I know it a whole hell of a lot better than Brands Hatch, that's for sure. As a professional driver, I think one of the most challenging things there has to be is just memorizing all of the tracks. There's so many. I mean, obviously they have practice, they've got qualifying and all that stuff, and, you know, I'm just drinking G Fuel. What are you drinking? What are you wearing right now? What? Rusty Jake's track record with this car. Supposedly, according to Reza or Ryza, I don't know how to properly say the developers' names, that this game is 2026 is going to be their biggest year yet. I try to not fall into the hype of, you know, what games are gonna be. Especially after PMR kind of reminded us not to listen. Pink race slippers, nice, nice. Parents allowed you only water. Hiroku Atsuka. Stanley Goods. The real McCoy. Why does it say I'm British? I am not British. I gotta figure out how to change that. Oh no! God, Group C is so much faster. No, get off me, AI. Oh my God, AI. You've got to be kidding me. Ah. Don't even care. I can't even get back on the track. Alright, for the LMDH cars, for now, I'm going back to TC being on, or stability control being on. Especially on Sebring, man. There are some cars that just benefit really well from this game's stability control. And the LMDH cars are one of them. They're just so loose in the back. All because the AI wrecked me. Lost all momentum because the damn AI wrecked me. Haven't met any professional racers in real life. Cars, no. Bikes, just about every one of them. Not MotoGP, guys. I wish. Let's see how many of these guys I can catch up to. Crank's in first place, man. Sandbagging me, saying he doesn't know anything about this track. Oh no, Durden! Oh no, our Williams! It's funny because LMDH cars, especially on a track like Sebring where it's very bumpy, these cars, oh no, Crank's out. They very much benefit from stability control, whereas the GT3 cars, there's almost no benefit to them whatsoever. Same with the GT1 cars. I find that just LMDH cars in general are just very temperamental. They're fun, but they're temperamental. Oh, Jesus! Mary and Joseph! We're good. What did I do to the old girl? Oh no, what have I done? We're going to switch to this view for now so I can see. Maybe not, it's a little painful on the eyes. See how much this wheel's moving around right now? That's all Sebring. Knew it. I trust the carbon fiber swing arm if that's what you're asking, yes. Depending on who it's made by, of course. Ducati makes them fab from the factory. Not for all their bikes, but for the Superleggeras they do. Hey, you know what, Crank? I'll wait for you so we can do some racing together. Where are you back there? All right, Crank, let's go. What's up, bud? Alright, we're going to try it again with that off. Alright. That is a bumpy ass track. So if I'm going to do LMDH and actually, like, care about how I do... Or I shouldn't say care about how I do. I should say turn off stability control. Then I got to use a different track. So, let's see. Ugh, Monza. It's popular. What's the difference here? Oh, 91. Gotcha. Yeah, right now, in my opinion, it doesn't even compare. Sounds good, Durden. Yeah, come on in. I'll be back on. Well, I won't be on Wednesday because Wednesday will be, or Wednesday night, I should say. But I will be on Wednesday during the day, doing my daily stream, and then, what do you call it? Friday night we'll be doing more of this probably. All right. Let's see. 5 laps. Let's make it interesting. Let's do one with full damage. Max damage, mechanical failures, random failures, everything. Let's just destroy these cars. But let's race honest though. That's the thing. We got to race honest. All right, let's turn this back off. Back to authentic. Or we can go full authentic. That's the best way to do it. Why'd that just go away? You son of a biscuit eater. Wait, did it just give me... Why is this randomly changing me every time I go into the options? Notice that? That's so random. Give me LMDH, fool. But, yeah, as far as the carbon fiber swing arms go, there's some, I mean, for example, BMW, the HP4 Race, which was a production non-street legal motorcycle. Exactly what I said. Production motorcycle, not a race motorcycle, but it was a production race bike that was sold to the public as a non-registerable bike. Kind of like the H2R. It had a carbon fiber frame. So. Go max rear downforce. I'm just curious to see how that feels. If it makes anything better or not. Alright, good luck, folks. Alright, here we go. Multi-class online. AI and players. Full damage. Full authentic racing. Kazunori Hashimoto AI is driving off into the sunset. I'm tryharding here right now, by the way. And by tryharding, I mean trying to not crash. Because if I crash, it's game over. Oh, here comes R. Williams up the pipe. Let's play it safe, go max TC. I don't fully trust the grip yet of this car. Come here, Kazunori. I'm coming for you. And there goes the horsepower. Ho ho! Show me a move! That was actually just late braking and I got lucky. Oh boy, look at him. Look at him. Don't you, Jesus. Look at that. Oh, man. Cut him off. Oh, no. R. Williams is showing me how it's done. Back off on the TC just a little bit. Get a little more power into it. Oh. Fire-breathing dragon. Right on the tailpipe. That was sloppy. Look at him. He's just waiting for his moment. Oh boy! I got 2 laps to hold him off. Oh no, he's making his move! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Playing rough, are we? Oh no, my car's jacked up. Oh no. It's a fight now, boys. Steering wheel's crooked. Let's assess the damage. There's barely any damage. Why am I driving crooked? This is online. Oh, shit. Dumb question. Do the hypercars have, like a DRS or a boost of any kind? Because he is running me down in those straights. Oh my god. It's crazy how the little bit of rear end damage is stopping me from stopping, too. So where's he getting that, you know, straight line speed in that last turn? Because he's not really doing anything with this right here. Unless his exit speed is just that much better. Alright, there you go. There's your line. I'm gonna get out of your way. Take it if you can. Oh, it's a dogfight. Oh my god! Who's got it? It's so close! No, don't hit me! Oh, nice race. Oh my god, look at that. I think he got it. Woo! Oh man. Oh, you know what? I just realized too, I have max downforce in the rear too, so that could be where the straight line power is coming from. That could definitely be where the straight line is. I have max downforce right now for the sake of trying to not die in these turns. Ah, oh, GGR Williams, GGR Williams. Yeah, because I absolutely noticed adding the rear downforce, the rear end of this car was super planted right now. I have no assists on, by the way. Like, outside of, like, managing TC, but there's no ABS. There shouldn't be ABS anyway. Unless it didn't save. But I haven't felt ABS, I'll say that. Nice job, R. Williams. What's the split difference? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that right there. 0.02 of a second win. Nice job, R. Williams. Dub, is that you, R. Williams? Or are you, not him? Here. Nice dub. Dub. Oh, wait. That might not be you. I don't know. Alright, it is you. Good. My joke was, intentionally cheesy and worked out. Yeah, I'm average on Monza. I know Monza, but like when you got like you on my tailpipe like that, I tend to make my mistakes, you know. But I'm curious because in the big straight at the finish there, although without the, maybe it's the, I don't know, it's hard to say because whenever the ones that you were directly behind me, you were coming with vengeance. Coming with vengeance. There we go. Hockenheim ring. You know what? Let's spice it up, boys. Let's spice it up, boys. We're gonna do one lap though, just because. Why does it just change randomly to like something else? July. LMP, yeah, they're temperamental. They're fun, but they're temperamental. All right, so I'm gonna turn damage off for this because I'm trying to have fun and not have a miserable time on the Nürburgring right now. All right, so save. Let me just confirm my assists were what I thought they were. Yeah, okay, so assist. So full authentic, which is what I wanted. Why does this switch back randomly? That's so stupid. Stop doing that. Give me this guy back. All right, so one lap. They're not supposed to have ABS, I thought, though. I thought Ellen... See, because it showed like it was on. Yeah. LMDH cars don't have ABS. You can force it on, but I had it turned off there. And yet, for some reason, it was still showing like it was active. But I couldn't feel the ABS in, like, the force feedback anyway. But I will say, AMS, way better braking feel than, say, PMR and a lot of the other games out there. At least the default settings anyway. Wow, as soon as I readied up, a bunch of people. Maybe I'll do 2 laps then. Let's have some fun. Do 2 laps. That was weird though, the little bump in the back messed up my steering. I feel like that's like the sort of forced difficulty for the sake of realism I was talking about. You bumped the bumper of my car, so unless you like straight up twisted the rear suspension up a little bit, because it wasn't a very hard hit, it didn't even show visual damage, but my steering wheel immediately went crooked after I got bumped. So I don't know what that was. That was strange. 0.002 of a second. What an asshole. Couldn't give me that win, huh? 0.002 of a second. Well, I find with these cars, they have a lot of grip. A lot of grip. So you really don't lock the tires up until the very end of the braking. So warm tires, warm soft tires, if it's summertime, it takes a lot to lock them up. You really have to overbrake. At least that's what I've noticed anyway. Because it's weird, like, I the first little chicane, a couple of them I was coming into the brake a little too hard on after the first 90. So take the first 90 turn, and then you take the next 90 turn. I noticed going into that turn, there was a couple points where I started to feel the tires start to lock up on me a little bit. But it's usually at very low mile an hour. I notice is where the tires tend to, if they're going to lock up. Now, a cold tire is a different story. But warm road, warm tire, wide tire, these cars have a lot of grip. Oh, you know what? Let me edit my setup quick. Cancel. This one I am not relying on. We're going max rear downforce. The hell was that? What the mother of pearl? What is happening? I literally can't get moving here. That's all the AI's fault, by the way. Unbelievable. Jesus, AI! This is going to be a challenge. No assist, Nordschleife, LMDH. Oh boy. Gotta get in front of all these damn GT3 cars so I can start making up some ground. Excuse me. Pile of AI in my way right now that I gotta figure out how to get in front of. Look at this. Look at this shit show. Oh, hello, Mr. R. Williams. You gotta be shitting me! Fucking AI, man. Way too... And here we go. All that ground I just made up for absolutely nothing because the AI. Oh my god. It is what it is. Let's go. Back at it. We got a lot of racing to do. That's partially my fault because I went into that turn hot, but I know what I can go into the turns at, and I just cannot anticipate the II braking so aggressively so early. Rear downforce helps this car out so much. Wish I was using that earlier. Monza was not the place to test that out. You gotta be shitting me, man. It's just... I'm like not paying attention now. It's getting to that time, boys, where EJR starts to lose his patience. Crank, you don't gotta wait. I don't know what this is about. I don't understand why that's like that, by the way. Is this the tour? If this is the tourist one, for some reason it's like, man, I don't understand. Like, everybody stops there. I don't really understand it. Go in front of me, R. Williams. Dub, go in front of me. Go in front of me. I don't want to take the lead like that. I want to chase. Go, pass me. If I selected the Taurus Nordschleife, that's the problem. For some reason, the Taurus Nordschleife, they don't... The AI is, like, broken when it comes to the starts. Starts and then passing the start of the race, they all get on the brakes. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or what, Tim, but I know because this is the, I think I might have, I wasn't trying to. I think I accidentally selected the tourist version of the Nordschleife, and unfortunately, for some reason, the start, that's why the start was all jacked up, and that's why right there, the AI just completely stops for some reason. My bad if I didn't mean to push that too aggressively, Dub. The hard part about the Nordschleife is finding safe passing zones. Oh, Jesus, H. So out of curiosity, is the yellow number on them their ping? Because that would make sense. Ha! Of course I'm facing the wrong fucking direction. Let's go. I don't even understand. Let's watch them battle, because I'm tired of catching up. Yeah, this is the tourist one, so I screwed that up. Catching up and then crashing. Catching up and then crashing. LMDH cars, man, they are just so temperamental, man. Let's watch this battle, though. I got one more race in me. One more race in me, and then I'm probably done for the evening. I think I need a break from LMDH, though. I think I need a break from LMDH. I mean, I can turn the full assist back on, and it'll make it a little less painful, but... It's such a deceiving car to drive, because... you're just throwing the car around, and it loves it. Grip, 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 and then out of nowhere... crash. Crank's playing mind games. This is a battle right here, boys. This is a battle. Who's gonna get it? Are Williams or Crank? I mean, Domino already won the race. What happened, Crank? Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot to finish. The damn finish line is not right here. It's the tourist one. All right, boys, we're going to do Nürburgring one more time. Same race. I'm selecting the not tourist one, so the starts aren't broken. What's the best driving car in stock AMS2, no DLC? I honestly don't know, because I don't even know what's in the regular game that's not in the DLC. That's a nice little car right there rolling by after that accident. Look at that. Look at that bad Larry right there. I would recommend trying to get into this game as much as you can DLC-wise prior to January 5th because they have a very, very big sale going on right now. I want to say it's like $107 gets you the entire library of this game. This doesn't back me out of the lobby, does it? We're gonna find out if I messed up or not. Damn it! Got disconnected. Alright, I'm gonna do one more race, boys. One more race, boys. Same class. Let's make this one personal. Because I could have just done that. Alright, it's not the tourist one. So I fixed that problem, even though I eliminated all the AI, which is the ones who break it anyway. I'm pretty sure the tourist one is bugged with the AI. They don't know how to... When the race starts, they don't go anywhere. They just stop. And then whenever the AI passes the finish line area where, like, the entryway would be, they all go extremely slow. Mid-race, mid-lap. Because I passed... Dub, or R. Williams there, when he was, like, confused by the AI, and that's why I was like, just take it back, because the AI just breaks for some reason. So let's get one more race in, and then we'll call it. Anyway, look up, you gotta find the new lobby, so if you're in my last lobby, you gotta exit and come back in. Waiting on you, boys. Waiting on you. Come on, let's get one more in. Guy in the stream told me to. All right, we got R. Williams. Waiting on you, Crank. We're gonna have ourselves a three-way. Oh shoot, it's called Lobby. I forgot to rename the lobby name. That's my bad. That whole time. What a dope. Yeah, I can't change it either. It's called Lobby. I forgot to rename it. That's my bad. That's my bad. All right. Yeah, it helps to name it correctly and not be a scrub. One of these days, I'll do everything right when making a lobby. Name it, set everything up. It'd be nice if there was a setting to default it to a certain lobby name. I appreciate y'all being here, by the way. Super cool that I'm able to do this. Super cool that you guys watch and hang out. You did miss racing at the Nords. That you did, sir. I assume positive number means more downforce. Correct? The Nords is the best track. Is the best track ever. I'm trying to like force myself to learn these LMDH cars. I don't have a lot of time in them. So I'm trying. All right, boys, here we go. GG. No, no! Cranked me! Oh no, he cranked me again! Oh my god! Yeah, I'll wait for you guys. We're not ending it on that note. Alright, here we go. Can't quite lock right there. Wait, are they still in this or where? Oh, they're right there. Yep, they're there. Shit. I screwed up. By the way, I put stability control back on for this car. Just to try it out again. See if it eliminates the random wah-wah! Well, it can't eliminate bad driving, I'll say that. That was bad. I tried to push right there. Clearly I couldn't. I'm gonna wait. I want to do some racing. I don't want to just, waiting on you, Dub. Just waiting on Dub. Alright, here we go. Here, you guys go in front of me. If you guys want to join the Discord so we can be on comms when we do this again, it's open. It's open to the public. How was that a track limit? Are you out of your mind, game? Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, no! Did I make contact with you, Crank? I didn't feel it, but, I don't know if I scared you off the track or what, but, if so, my bad. I didn't feel any contact. It looked like I was, in front of you on radar, but it was tight. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD on that one, see? Whew. Oh. That's what I get for pushing. This is good racing, boys. Good racing. A little sloppy here and there. Still good racing. Oh, Jesus. I followed your line, Crank. Tires again hot. I can feel it. Anybody who doesn't like this track, you owe it to yourself to give it a real shot and learn it. It's just the best racing. It really is. It's the hardest track to pass on, most fun to solo drive. Everything about this track is just the greatest track on the planet. Oh, get out of the dirt. No! Oh, all that. What an ending. Oh, you didn't have to wait, but I appreciate it. Thread the needle. Oh, man. This is racing, boys. Oh, no! I was waiting for it. Oh, I was waiting for it. Oh, I was waiting for it. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Wow, I was airborne. Legitimately airborne right there. Oh, man. Jesus, wheel. Calm down. Hell yeah, boys. That was a good finisher right there for sure. Oh. See? Even when you get a good group of guys that, you know, get a little reckless, can still be a lot of fun. Oh, man. All right, boys. So, anyway, Crank, Dub, if you guys want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. It's, link is in the description below, right there. Here, you know what? I'll see if I can... Let's see. Yeah, that was a good drag race right there, for sure. Yeah, it won't let me. Just I'm trying to drag it in. It won't let me. Anyway, folks. Back out of this. That was a good time. Did you guys have as much of a time as I had? Oh, man. Yeah, so, alright. So here's the plan for the rest of the week. Like I said, if you guys want to jump in the Discord and be part of it, I'm going to be playing a lot of AMS2. I am still going to be playing PMR. I'm still going to be playing a lot of games. And I'm going to be doing some jumping around. But I think AMS2 is going to be my default lobby game right now. Until PMR can get a few more patches into it, I will still do it every once in a while because there is an itch that game will scratch that AMS2 won't. Like, for example, the 787B for one. The Group 5 cars are fun. But I do think the game needs a little bit more patching before I really kind of throw it back in the rotation of constant online lobbies. But AMS2 is going to be my default open lobby game. So if you do want to be part of this little racing community in the process of trying to, you know, form or whatever you want to call this nonsense that us video game players are, AMS2 is going to be the default lobby game. But anyway, Wednesday, I'm going to be doing some more PMR and AMS2 comparisons during the day. Nighttime, there will not be an open lobby stream because it's New Year's Eve. And I'm going to be, you know, drinking. And I don't know. I'm probably going to be sim racing, but with my buddy locally in the house. And comparing notes because he also sim races. But anyway. And then we'll be back to it on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet Friday. I'll figure that one out as the week goes by. But my daytime streams, I'm going to focus a lot more on like the technical side of things, the comparisons, stuff like that. And then the nighttime stuff is going to be primarily open lobby, having a good time, unless there is something that overtakes that at nighttime. But for the most part, nighttimes are going to be casual streams. And then and we'll see. I got a few more videos I got to make, and I got to polish some things up with the stream. But for the most part, folks, thank you for being here. I will see you Wednesday. Words are hard sometimes. Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be doing some more PMR versus AMS2. Until then, guys, thank you for the subs. Join the Discord. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this average, shitty sim racer sim race and crash and suck and rage from time to time. But it's all in fun, even when I rage. So that being said, folks, I'll see you all Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till then, take care, be safe, and I don't know, do whatever it is you weirdos who like to play video games do. Peace.